Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I played a couple of 4 games off camp. One against Athletic Madrid, 5-1. Bilbao, 3-1. 3-0 Espanyol, and a 0-0 against Real Betis. Really the only blip. So here's the league table. The two have got game in hand on us. That's why it's so tight. Sadly, Andreas Santos did get injured last game, which was a bit annoying. So Chukwuemeka, I think, comes on. Or will have to. So, and then obviously Santos will have to come off. But it's a shame, but it is life. So here's the sides. As the teams warm up now, we are playing Sociedad, and I can't remember the second team of this episode, but I'm not too sure, but there will be obviously 2 games. But as we get into this, Chukwuemeka, they're asking me stupid questions, but he's playing all right. He's come in, he's made a change, so that's all I can ask. He scored 1 goal already in them 4 games. So here we go. To keep the pressure on Barca and Real Madrid as we can. And Madrid are 11 points behind us, which we are now escaping them. And it's so again with the goals, 17th of the season. What a goal. Mateus Sol. He's been quality for us, I think. Really, I'm so glad I'm signing him at the end of this one because he deserves to come in. He will be more expensive than 29 mil. I'm sure it. Here's both. Chukwuemeka to Ekatike. So 2 days ago, PSG won against Real Madrid 4-0, which I'm kind of scared for Chelsea on Sunday, is it? I think it is. Which is going to be very terrifying if they turn up, because Chelsea, I wouldn't say as strong as Real Madrid defensively, so it could be a very interesting game, that one. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments about that. As Ekatike whips it in. Sadiq gets it away here. Bove. Sabitzer tries to tackle. Here's Bove. Osterwald. It's high and over the bar, sadly, from him. But Donk managed to get some fingertips on that one, apparently. But that means we are now 1 point in Barcelona, but they've got 3 games in hand because of the Cup. And Atletico have got 2 games, if it's counted the one they've just played. So this could be a very tight table at the end. And Sociedad not having a good season, as you can see. So this could be potentially troubling for them if we win. Mosquera. Here's Lavia. Here's Bove. And it's out for a foul maybe in the box. Will it be a penalty here? There's a check. VAR has decided no penalty, sadly. And that is sad, but it is probably fair because I don't think it was a foul. Right, as we tick on into the 44th minute here, 45th, 46th, and it's half time. So we're doing well, but I feel like off cam we've been playing better. I would say a lot better, but that's the shame. As we look at the XG here, we have been steadily growing, but they've been doing the same, really, I think. So that's a bit annoying. I don't know what to do, if to make changes or not. But stats are as follows. We've got a couple of... We've been not on target really this game, and that's a bit devastating, but it's part of the cookie that crumbles, I think. As we now wait, I've just having a drink now. Are we actually going to wait the 15 minutes? Do you want to wait the 15 minutes, guys? I recorded this ages ago. I don't know why I'm waiting. I may have walked out at this point. But everything's live and I can't really change that. As this ticks on now, I don't know what I'm waiting for, but it is alarming. Oh, there I am. I'm alive. Right. This is a voiceover, as you probably know, because I've been away. So I played these games while I was away and just recorded it on the screen. So now I'm doing the voiceover for you guys. That's how bored I was on holiday. But I was away with family and friends, so I couldn't really record and didn't have the mic that I'm using. So as we get into the second half now, sorry about that. Sol to Bove. Here's Racorn. Here's Melberg now. Melberg. Osterwald. Here's Bove. And it's a tight angle, but it's a save nonetheless. Here's Broby. They get it away. Only as far as Melberg, who's kept his name in the side since the cup. Because I think he had a solid performance. Didn't do anything wrong, but also he's just that bit younger, and if we have to sign him, if we sign him properly, then I want him in. And there we go. It's 2-0 Ekatike. Scores. But I don't know if it was offside or not. Obviously, it was the ball first to Sol that would be offside maybe, but it wasn't. And it is 2-0. Sol with the nice assist there. 1 goal, 1 assist this game. That is what Sol is all about. He's been so solid for us. And as we make changes now, Racorn will come off and Cisse will come on. I'll put him back to a support because then helps out Cisse, obviously being young. Saints will come on, maybe. No, Silas will come on because he's on loan. Kind of have to start him. Sadly, or maybe Ekatike comes off, then Silas goes up front. But don't know what I'm going to decide here. Paez will come on, so we'll change both wingers there. But both being quality this game. Well, more one than the other, but both have shown up. As you can see, Barcelona are winning now. They've had an own goal, and Real Madrid are winning 4-0 against Almiron. So, Almira. So this is going well. I just need one of them guys to lose, or both of them at least, so I can put a little bit more pressure on them. But don't think they are, and also just don't see them any time losing. Corner for Kendry Paez. See, so it feels like I bought all my loanies from one Pacific club here, and that Pacific club being Chelsea, which could be awkward, but it isn't. But as that is first game over, and what a game it was, 2-0. Been good, and Sol was on form, as they say. So the second game of the episode will be against Barcelona, no less. A big game. against Barcelona. Can we win or will we lose again? Oh no, we won against them, didn't we, earlier in the season, 5-1? It was a big game, wasn't it? See, I can't remember. It's been that long. I've got to remind myself of the save, really, I think. But luckily, everyone's back. I am going to change Chukwuemeka for both for a couple of games until obviously Santos is back because it just makes more sense for me. Second against third, it could be the almighty, but the decider of the season, I think. We will wait and see. But now we simulate to the game. It is away, so there's 99% chance I lose here, which would be sad, but it may happen. But we now sim to the Barcelona game. I haven't really looked at the job centre on this game yet because I want to keep the job at Valencia per se until I get told by you guys. I want you guys to decide. You are the ultimate decider of this save. I'm not sure I've ever told you, but you guys are my go-to boys and girls, if there's any girls watching. But main, you are my go-to. So let me know if you want me to leave Valencia. I will, and I will look for jobs. And there will be a poll of jobs that I can go for in the save. And then obviously you decide which one you want me to go to if I decide to leave. So there will be a stay at Valencia option, obviously, but we will wait and see. At the end of at the end of this season into next. See if we get given money here, it'd be quite useful. Because otherwise, it's a very boring summer for me. It's either I have to find every youngster in book or sell a big ass player, and that puts a run to my plans of starting Do 8 next match. Just got injured, so that's not the best. I'm going back to this. Obviously, Goes is the one to go for. Excuse the pun. So I'm just going to get rid of all these guys because none of them are pretty good, except Fernando. Maybe he might be alright. But as we get into this, we signed some new scouts. Off camp, we asked for more scouts. We got them, so we had to go and sign them. So they are all quality scouts. That is the most important thing in this game, scouting, because otherwise you're never going to find a new guy. Casilla will come on instead. Obviously, signed for free, very cheap. He was with me at Mainz, so that first season I had him at Mainz, so he was very good there. So when he came up for cheap, I had to sign him. He's only on 2k a week, which for a player of his quality is very good. As we enter the second game now, we will get into it. Here's the squad. As you can see, you can play both of them, so that is very useful for situations like this. As you can see, Ekatike's had a solid form and is in form, so hopefully he can pick up again against Barcelona. This could be a very tough game. Obviously, they've got people like Yamal, like Gavi, like all them, and it's going to be tough, but we can do this. We will win. Oh, also this week there will only be the 2 episodes because I'm busy at the weekend. I'm going to go and watch my mate play football, so that's a shame, but I am busy, so I can't really do any recordings, but we'll be back Monday and Tuesday most likely. And then obviously Wednesday from there on, it will be back to being current-ish days. And then we will make the decision, probably Wednesday, whether to leave or stay at Valencia. That's how long the save I haven't played for. I've just got to the end of the season of this season, and Gavi's just scored as I'm talking. So that is annoying. 17 minutes in. It will be 1-0 Barcelona. And that is annoying, but it's part of what happens. Here's Olmo. Rafinha, Cisse. Well done, Cisse. Kaki. I can't pronounce names alright. Tony. We agreed this, didn't we? His name's Tony. Bloody Tony. Rafinha with the free kick. Hits the bar. It's a goal kick. 23 minutes in. A lot of action. Here's Mosquera. Donkey. Donk. William Donk. See what I mean about names? Sometimes I just change the variation of them. Roncon. Domenico Roncon. With his seventh goal of the season for us. A very important one, I think. And it's 1-1. Here's Mosquera. Bove. Broby. Also, if you have any topics I can actually talk about, it can be F1. I'm quite into F1. Obviously, Lando won the British Grand Prix, which I was very happy about. And any real life football, if you put some stories, I can do some research on any stories you want me to talk about. Obviously, Leon, I think they've appealed. I don't know if that appeal's gone through. It might have, but they've obviously been relegated, which is mental. Leon used to be such a super team. Obviously, bring in people like Turkey, like Tolisso, like Lacazette, people like that, and like Benzema. And now they could cease to exist, which is just mental. Which it's just crazy. Because they now whip in the corner. Danny Olmo to the edge of the box, and it's a great goal. Rafinha, like he hasn't done in real life, he scores. Only third goal. It's 2-2. And also in that talking section, Sol did score. I just didn't say anything. Oh my life! Don't worry. If you keep watching, you'll expect half of these all mistakes to happen. I'm going to do a little swap. I'm going to put Lavia into a more attacking box-to-box role sort of thing. Hopefully, and that might work. And Boven, as he's been deeper most of the time at right back, can go in deeper. But it's 2-2. It's been an interesting first half. So we hit the second half now. This could be fun. Here's Osterwald, Lavia, Osterwald. So there will be 2 more episodes this season. Then it's the decider, whether I stay or leave at Valencia. And to be fair, done better than the last previous English manager for Valencia, haven't I? Yes, Gary Neville. I have done better than him. Ekatike, Tony, Racorn. It's 3-2. Domenico Racorn scores for us. And what a goal that is. He's turned up this game good and proper. And he might have just sealed that position for him. Ahead of Chukwuemeka. Here's Eric. Rafinha. Gavi. And it's near post. It's not a good goal to concede there. That's going to be heavily disappointing for Donk. And that is annoying. Ekatike will come off. He's not had a good game here. He can't keep up that form, sadly. And as we tick on, it's 3-3. And here we go again. Corner whipped in. We really need to work on our corners, apparently, because Eric Garcia, first goal of the season, has just turned this result on its head. Even though he scored 2 goals, I'm going to bring Racorn off. Going to bring in Shokameka. Paez will also come on. That's heavily disappointing because we played so well this match. I think we've been even kill, really. I can't see any way they've really outperformed us here. And they whip it in again. If this is another goal, it's to the edge of the box and it is Gonzalez. Henry puts it in, but it must have deflected. Hopefully it's offside, but this is disappointing from us. Yep, and it's a goal. Barcelona, they are top of the table now after this result. It's been heavily disappointing for most of our defenders here. Melberg being disappointed by. Tedeg will come on. Saints will come on. Ramon will come on. Fort Sol. And that will be the changes. But I just don't see any way we get back in this, sadly. This could be the most disappointing result. Not another one. This is annoying because we have played so well. This is our first loss in a while. Well, since the last Madrid Costa del Rey game. But we've only lost against them 2 sides, really, and Atletico. So all the big sides we've lost against, but we've got to beat these big sides if we want to go to glory. And it's another goal, Gonzalez. Donk he's played apparently a good game. I just don't see it. But that is disallowed, so rejuvenation for us. It's only 2 goals in it instead of 3. But as we tick on now, I just don't see any time to come back here. And this could be the loss. Also, if you wanted me to play any more games, I'm happy to. And as we tick on, it's full time here. And that will be it for the episode. And hopefully you've had a good time watching. Like and subscribe if you want, if you've enjoyed. And press that notification to get notifications on the next episode. And have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.